We just found out that Angela's decision for her waiver and permanent resident was denied on Easter. We found that news out, which they're saying she's not going to be able to live here in the United States with me, and we can appeal the process. It's going to cost another $600, but we're not sure, how much that's going to help, or we're hoping that it might be able to be overturned without the appeal. That we could not prove an extreme hardship on me, her spouse, if she was sent back. And I don't know if they're saying it wouldn't be a hardship because they would assume that I would stay here and not go with her, but I recently became a firefighter. I've been a firefighter for a year, worked and gone through all the schooling for a year prior to that, and that was a lot of time and dedication, and I would lose all that if I went to Australia, and I wouldn't have a job, and I'd have to go through the immigration process in Australia before I could work. So her having to care for Jade, she wouldn't be able to work, and we'd be thrown on the streets and wouldn't have a job. I don't know what else would be a hardship if, besides that, besides not being able to work and, no family. All my family lives in the United States. They're all U.S. citizens. And her immediate family all live here as well, and they're legal residents.
It's more confusing than anything. I mean, just the fact that I've been here 9 years and that my family is legal here, and we've been doing everything we can to, to make it the same for me, to be legal and to be able to just live here and go about our normal lives. And now that we have a child, so that's just all we want, is just to be free of this. It's been a constant battle, it feels like it, and it's and we're just ready to have it gone, and to be able to be free and come and go and be able to visit Australia and not jeopardize anything. So
we had just, we sat there and talked about, should we go have dinner on Canada side, because on the U.S. side there's not much, and you can see the whole falls from the Canada side, and all the other tourists around and stuff are explaining it's so much better over there, and just being on our honeymoon and just being a bridge away, it doesn't really sink in that that's a different country. So we decided we were going to go have dinner, and we were literally only over in Canada for 2 hours.
We were let in too.
And when we went to come back, they started asking where we were born and everything, and said Angela was born in Australia. And then they started Australia and started looking at our files and said, well, we need you to come inside for a little bit. And then they let us know that since she doesn't have a status because she just got married and name change and everything else, we have to go through the process. She doesn't have a status, and she just basically deported herself, so they weren't going to let her back in. I had to go get a hotel and put her in it, and then drive back to the American side and empty our hotel out by myself. And on your honeymoon, that's pretty crazy, pretty crushing. I guess they say either your wedding's gonna go bad or your honeymoon, and we had a perfect wedding, so I guess that's why the honeymoon had a little hiccups. But we were luckily able to get past that, and they let her back in, and we've been trying to file for everything since then, and finally